see. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I never know. I need somebody. Is my head? No, not even know. That's some good water. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. It is something good. It's Aaron Moses. Gang. This is why I wear my hat so much. I need to get my hair done. But this video is called. It's not about the money, man. I mean, it's not about the $2, bro. It's the principle. I don't know why people decided to put the dollar sign after the number, which that just irritates me, bro. That's not how it's done, and I don't like it. But at the end of the day, a lot of people say this, man. This is a very commonly used phrase in the black community, especially when, to be honest, my people are brilliant. Everybody is a genius in their own way. Every culture is beautiful and has contributed to the formation of this world in its own way. But even just outside of the black community, when people say that, I don't really think they understand what that means, man. It's not rocket science or anything like that. But look, peep this. It's not about the money. It's not about the $2. It's the principle. Now, this morning, and I'm just going to it. I'm gonna get my. This morning, I was instructed to do something on my job that I thought was unethical. If you don't know what I do, I am a maintenance tech. I'm not going to disclose for which company. I'm a maintenance technician, and in the morning, my duties entail me going around the property and cleaning things up. This morning, I found a license plate, okay, from a car, and I propped it up on the light pole. So if somebody, this nigga, no, I don't use baby oil on my mustard. I use coconut oil. But anyway, that's a strange question, sir. Think about my mustache, but appreciate it. A person lost their license plate and I propped it up so they could eventually throw it away. And I was thinking, bro, I don't want to throw this away because this is somebody's property. This could be a life-changing decision, you know, for them to come back and look for their license plate and find it. They might not be able to afford a license plate. They might get pulled over and end up going to jail when they're trying to take their pregnant wife to the hospital or something. You know, I'm an artist. I think very deeply into things like that. Now, that's not very harmful. That's not gonna really do too much me throwing away a license plate. But the fact that I didn't agree with this, the fact that that's something I don't want to do, bro, it just really hurt my heart to. I didn't do it, my manager did it, but at the end of the day, I'm instructed to just like throw away little kids' toys and like if somebody lost one shoe, a baby shoe, I'm supposed to throw that away. And I'm just like, bro, these. Now, granted, people in my building are fairly trifling. Not all, not even half, a lot of them, right? And I don't agree with the things that I have to do in my job. And I want you to know that this is a horrible feeling, bro. And if you feel like your job has very low sustainability, I'm gonna give you some information. Sustainability is pretty much when a company is good for the environment. Okay, that's one way that a company is good for the environment. It's good for the people. It's good for the image of a people. It benefits people who don't work in this environment or work for this company. And I'm here to tell you, bro, don't sell your soul. Because if you get money in a way that you don't agree with this company getting money, if you're like, let's say, if you're a police officer and you have to lock up minorities and you're a minority and you don't feel good about putting your reflection behind bars and taking him or her away from their children because of a small infraction of the law, then you shouldn't do that, bro. Because just because, and I want a lot of people to know this because I've been saying this for a long time and a lot of people don't get it. You feel me? Just because you treat your people well, just because you treat your people good or you treat your family good, that doesn't mean you're a good person. You're just good to your family. If you do bullshit outside of your household or outside of your little circle, but you take care of your own, you're still a bad person, bro. If your intention is to if your intention is to do bad, or you're doing something, you're providing a service or a product that's harmful to the environment or harmful to other people, but you treat everybody well in your neighborhood, or you treat the people in your company or your corporation or your LLC, the people who work for you and your partners and your network, you treat everybody good, but you treat a couple people bad, you're still a bad person, bro. And I want you to know that. Like, most people want to feel like they're good people and they give back and they service the community. Most people don't want to be labeled as a bad person. Most people who are healthy. But at the end of the day, I don't want you to take it to the point where you're like, okay, I shouldn't get a job because if I get a job, if I go to the interview and I do well, then that means somebody else is not going to be able to get this job and their families are going to be in harm's way. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. That's not what I'm talking about at all. You know what I'm talking about. You feel me? So what you have to understand is the money is gonna come, bro. When you really value your soul, when you really value your life, and when you really have a plan, bro, it's going to come. When you really put your heart and your soul to a purpose that's greater than yourself, you don't really have to worry about that, bro. Because the universe is gonna take care of you, bro. The whole point of this thing is if you look through every religion, if you look through every religion, what is all the same is the followers of that religion becoming more like who they consider to be the source or their leader. Okay, everybody's mission is that. The Muslims want to be like Allah the most. The Christians want to be like Jesus the most. They want to be Christ like the most. Even the Luciferians, they want to be Lucifer. They want to be a Lucifer the most. The Buddhists want to go to be like Buddha the most. You know what I mean? Which I always thought following a man to be, like, it is what it is. That's not even the point. But the whole thing is, bro, why are you working for this whole? Why are you putting yourself in a position where you're dirtying your soul to you? You still have to look in the mirror at night. Whether you're like a police officer, like I said, or you work in McDonald's, bro. If you're a vegan and you only eat healthy and you're the manager at McDonald's, eventually, bro, you're gonna have to break out of that. You're gonna have to use the money that McDonald's has blessed you with, and you're gonna have to go into a field where you are able to heal the same damage. I mean, heal the same wounds that you helped sustain and create. Just like Big U did, bro. Big U was a highly active, highly respected game breaker, but he understood at some point, hey, I harmed a lot of people. And I made it easier for people to harm people. And I made it cooler and more acceptable. And I trained people and I inspired people to harm more people for generations. So now what I have to do is I have to balance this thing out because I want to go to heaven when I'm no longer here, when my soul is no longer, attached to my body. And he got that. You know what I mean? And you have to do that because the job that I do is I enable nasty, bougie, disrespectful people. I don't want to keep complaining about my job, but that's a part of my job. And I have to throw things away that I don't agree should be thrown away. And I have to do things I don't agree with. If you don't believe in the product or the service that you get paid for, and it's destructive to the community. Now, me, I'm just being dramatic. That's very little. Like, if this dude was driving in this area and lost his license plate, 9 times out of 10, he can afford to get another license plate, take off work and get a license plate. He's probably not gonna get pulled over for a week or so or whatever the case. But if you do something absolutely terrible, I'm not saying if you just don't like it and this is just a stepping stone, but if you do something and you truly think this is harmful to the community and harmful to the environment, you definitely shouldn't do that, bro. I don't care. There's not enough loyalty, bro. Even if you were homeless, even if you were Even if obviously were broke because you didn't have a job. Even if you were homeless, if you were on parole and you needed this job, or you were either gonna get deleted in the street or go to prison. If you're harming people by doing this job, bro, and you don't agree with harming people, whether you're helping them harm themselves by working at a fast food restaurant, or you're working in some kind of lab and creating some kind of narcotic or pharmaceutical substance, and this is a highly addictive thing, and this could lead to different, whatever it may be, bro. I don't know. I didn't really think about that part. But you got to get out of that, bro, because that's not good for your soul. That's not good for your karma, and you can't really be an example to your children or to your woman if you're out there hurting people, and that's just not good for you, bro. Now, I did want to make you feel bad. I do. That's one of my purposes, but have a plan, bro. Have a real plan. Like, look, today I watched this beautiful dude named Aaron Moses, and no, I should not be working at whatever company. I shouldn't be working at a baby drowning company. I don't want to do this anymore because this is harmful to the environment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my GED, and then I'm gonna go to community college to be a counselor, and I'm gonna counsel people and make YouTube videos and make psychologically stimulating memes on my downtime, and I'm gonna fix a lot of things that I jacked up in the world. That should be your mentality, bro. And then, like I said, like I've been saying, people destroy things in their lives because they don't see themselves as valuable. They don't see their position in life as valuable. They don't see the fact that they're needed on this planet as valuable. They don't feel like they're aligned with their purpose. They don't feel like they're aligned with the source. They don't feel like they don't have anything to lose, is what I'm saying. All those people getting in fights on the job, at the Dollar Tree, and at Waffle House, and at KFC is because they don't have a plan. They don't feel like they have anything to lose. Or their value is so low to themselves, they can say, you know what? I know I'm the manager at Burger King, but shoot, I got 3 years of experience. I could just work at Longhorn Steakhouse and be the manager over there in like 3 months. Bro, that's not a good myth. If your life can be restarted that simple, bro, you're not going hard enough, first of all. If you could just rebuild everything you have in a month or 2 months, you're not going hard enough. Like, that should be a sign, bro. If you lose everything right now, and all you have to do is just get another job, and everything's gonna be back to normal in 2 paychecks, what are you doing, bro? You should be devastated. You should have anxiety. Actually, you know what? I don't want to say all of that. I don't even want to put that in the air because I don't know everybody's life situation. Because you're obviously not it's more than likely you're not a doctor if you're watching this. But like, let's say if you work at, I don't even know all the jobs. I'm not, no cap, bro. I don't know. But see, that's another thing. I'm gonna make a video about how I got out of homelessness. But it was so easy for me to build my life from getting out of jail to being homeless on the street to being homeless in 2 shelters to getting a crib. That was easy because I already didn't have anything to lose. So my confidence, I was more confident after I got out of jail, to be honest, because I thought I was going to prison for like 3 years, and I didn't, because God loves me, and that's what He does. Praise Him. But at the end of the day, bro, what you do have to understand is, yes, it's important to believe in the products, important to believe in the services, but this money, bro, this is such a European, Eurocentric idea to just like, look, we have a job to do. The rest of the world can wait. No, no. I'd rather be a good person. I'd rather know that me doing my job well doesn't mean me inconveniencing other people or hurting. That's normal. But in order for me to do a good job, I have to harm other people or put people in harm's way or make somebody's experience on this planet more dangerous. Like, it's already a dangerous thing, and I was just waking up, just feeling so good. I just I had a good morning. Let's just put it like that. I had a real XXX Tentacion morning. But RIP to X. But I was just feeling very empathetic. And I was just thinking, like, you want me to throw this license plate away? I don't have a car, bro. So I don't know how easy or hard it is for somebody to replace a license plate. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, this could be a 3 hour process at the DMV. This person has to take off of work. They probably work Monday through Friday. So they're gonna lose $300. Then they gotta spend close to $300. And it's gonna take them 3 hours. And like this is how I'm thinking. And this might be a pregnant single mother and her baby daddy just left her. And that's why she was driving so fast and her license plate fell off. Now you gonna and she might be a black woman, a disenfranchised, and she might be a dark skinned black woman, the most disenfranchised, preyed upon, harmed, kidnapped of all the people in the world. And she might not even be from this country and speak English. Yeah, this is where my mind is going, bro. This is where my mind's going. So no, I didn't want to throw away the license plate of this disenfranchised dark skinned black woman that's pregnant and a single mother that just got to this country that doesn't speak English this well. That's what I was thinking, bro. But looking at all the jobs that I did, really, only one job was actually good for the environment, and that's the job where I had to spray for mosquitoes, and that probably wasn't that good for the environment because I don't know what they put in those chemicals, and it actually could harm dogs and plants and flowers. So, RIP to all the begonias I put closer to the dirt. My bad. I was trying to do my job, but all the rest of the jobs I had was harmful for the environment. Burger King, McDonald's, Smash Burger. What? Amazon? I'm sure Amazon is not completely that good for the environment. They give a lot of people jobs. You feel me? But still, I'm sure they're doing something. It's too big for them to not be destructive in some kind of way. But this is what you have to understand. Like a lot of people put so much importance on money, bro. Money is important. Money is power. Money will get you all the women's and all of that. But at the end of the day, money is a neutral energy, bro. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not masculine. It's not feminine. It's not creative. It's not destructive. It's just a tool. So you putting this importance on something that is a mutable tool, something that is neutral, something that is man-made, when you don't have to see another dollar for the rest of your life and you could feel like a billionaire. I said feel, I didn't say live. And you could probably live like a billionaire if you're fine enough. But if you just think about that, bro, think about how all the different ways that people get money, bro. If it was really that serious, there will only be a few ways for you to get money, which there are. You have to be able to provide some kind of service or some kind of product, some kind of experience. But that's just so broad. You could do anything to get money. You could give blood and get money, which I never did it. And please don't let me get to that point in my life because I love my blood being in my body. But money is just it's so small, bro. It's so small. Think about the people who want and need money the most. The people who feel like they have nothing else. The people who come from the bottom, who have been in survival mode their whole lives. The people who don't think they're the people who think they're smart enough to get money, but instead of using their mind to get money, they rather put something in their body to get money. The people who think they're so beautiful, the people who didn't have to work for it feel like they deserve it the most. That's a childish mentality. Why would you want something that somebody who doesn't, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened to my camera, but I recently just started eating chocolate and things like that. Things that aren't necessarily good for me because I stopped drinking. I'm having urges because all the beer and the whatever I was drinking had a lot of sugar in it. But I just realized like these Snicker bars, these cupcakes, and all of this is made for children and people that really don't People that's really trying to, people that are okay with hurting themselves. Why do I want something so bad that the only people who consume this is people who they want that? Why do I want the same thing as somebody who doesn't understand anything about life? Me, you want money? Money was really invented for lazy people. Money, before money, there was the bartering system. And then somebody created stores so he wouldn't have to go here and go here and go here. They created money as a shortcut, yeah, what have you. But the people, if you really think about it, bro, the people who want money the most are the people who have the least to offer. Usually. Little kids who don't know what money is, and people who just think they're so beautiful, people should pay them for doing nothing. I don't want somebody who thinks like that to share the same wants as me. Like, I don't want the, I want what the money has to offer. And I already have that in myself. And if I don't have that in myself, then I just have to remind myself, I just have to pull it out of me by tapping into that God energy. You get what I mean? Hey man, I don't know, bro. What's up, bro? But at the end of the day, money's cool, but it's a tool, bro. It's important because it's as important as you make it. But if you have all that you need inside you, bro, it's not that important, bro. Think about how many people destroy themselves because of because of money, bro. I don't even like the word money, bro. But I have to keep saying it. I have to think about it all day. Like that one video, that dude, that nigga was a crying ass little girl, but I felt a piece of me felt him, bro. All I do is think about how to get money all day. I work for 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then I gotta pay bills. And then my girl asked me for money. Like, bro, that's real. Because I had a very cool relationship with money. Yes, I used to do things that I wasn't supposed to get it. But that's because I didn't know anything about life, bro. That's because I didn't have friends. That's because I didn't have discipline. That's because I didn't want a job. That's because I just wanted to get high and do nothing. And I don't think the same now. I'm 100 and however many days sober, 7. I don't want the same thing that I used to be motivated by when I just wanted to get high and do nothing. That's called growth. Like, it's cool. What do I want to do? What do you want to do with your life? You want to keep pretending that it's about money. You want to keep being distracted so you don't really tap into your greatness. That's what the money and the phones and all of that is for, bro. So you don't rise up and end all this foolishness we have in the world, bro. How many people are in Africa that are not of Africa? Africa! My bad. How many people are just, how many people are insecure and uncomfortable and too big and too little and are not articulate? And they don't care about any of their weaknesses because they're focused on money. How many? How many people are selling their children? Their booty holes. How many? For money. And you don't even know. You want the money and you don't even know what to do with it. You idiots. So you want money. You want money because women want money. And you don't even like women. If you think about it, I'm not saying that you are on the other side. I'm not saying you're a part of the rainbow committee. But when you really think about it, bro, you don't like women. Nobody like women don't even like women. So I know you don't. So you want money to have women around you that you don't know, that you don't like. And their looks are gonna expire one day. And while their looks are expiring, they're gonna annoy you. And you're gonna make children that you don't even want to spend your time with, and you're gonna buy things, and then you're gonna not appreciate those things eventually, and you're gonna get this money and not even know what to do with it. because everybody else has it on. That's dumb. Are you dumb? If you are, that's not okay. But at least you're not alone. Because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I wish I could trade just a little bit of this intelligence and attractiveness for money. But then I'm like, no, because that's how the man wants me to think. The W man. That's how he wants me to think. That's how he wants all of us to think. And he's winning, bro. He's winning. So, I mean, I do a lot of meditation. I connect with the other side a lot. And I meditated, of course. How do I get more money? Make my soul more valuable. Make my body more valuable. Make my mind more valuable. It's not gonna just come to me, but I have to have different habits. I have to have different routines. I have to change things up. I have to make space in my life for this money to flow to me. So in order for me to do that, I have to add more value to my soul. I have to add more value to my body, which means eating healthier and working out. I have to read things. Just you have to do things that make you more valuable to attract more power. Of course, that's a no-brainer. But you also, to get this so-called money, brother, so-called currency, you also have to know what you're gonna do with it. Because why would you want something just to have it? That doesn't even make sense. You not having any intentions on doing anything bad, I mean doing anything good with it, it's just gonna make you it's just gonna make the universe think that you're stupid and it's not gonna give it to you. If you feeling good because you think that other people just automatically feel good when they have money is enough for you, and if that works for you, that's cool. But that's why I don't trust a lot of people. That's why when I didn't have kids, and I low key right now still feel like this. When I didn't have kids, I never did crimes with people who had children. Just one person, and I see how that ended up for people who trusted him. But I never did crimes with people who had children because if anything should happen, they're gonna tap into that instinct. They're gonna remember their child needs this and their child needs that. And I know that human beings are selfish. I know human beings are so selfish that if I thought about it enough, I would turn into a villain. Okay? R.I.P. Tawana. But I know human beings are selfish, and I never trusted doing crimes with people with children. Because if we get caught, I'm not gonna think about, oh my God, my son, my daughter. They kidnapped my daughter. I don't even got a daughter. Shout out to Waka Flocka. But I'm not thinking about my little child at home. What if he doesn't have a dad? Who's gonna give him his cereal in the morning? I don't have a child. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about me. That's it. I'm not gonna tell on you. But this person, they're thinking about their daughter. They're thinking about the plants they gotta water. They're thinking about everything. If we get caught, you want to protect your daughter or your son or provide for them even more. So you might tell, you might harm me, you might do anything. So that's why I never did crimes with people with children. I'm not serious, well, that's a lie. But yeah, and the fact that people do all these things for this talking about it's the principle, bro, it's the principle. It's the principle, but you're overweight. It's the principle, head ass. It's the principle, but you cheat on your wife. It's the principle. It's not about the money. It's the principle. That you scam the government for this money, mister. It's the principle. What you talking about, man? People, people are funny like that. And I'm feeling like I'm really not that old, bro. I'm starting to feel the effects of getting older, but I think me feeling like I'm a good person is very different because when I was just out there burning down the world, I didn't really care. And it's not even for selfish reasons like, oh, you know what? I harmed all these people. Now I can't ask anybody for a favor. I don't care about that, bro. That's still selfish. If I thought about that, then I would still be a bad person. I would still be doing negative things on purpose for pleasure. I don't do that anymore. I don't really ask people for favors because I feel like I harmed enough people in the world. And if I can't pay back that favor, I feel like I would still be committing an act against society. You get me? So no, I don't care. Like I watch Judge Mathis, and he asks people, so what did you do to pay back the community ever since you got sober? What did you do to pay back the community ever since you did those 7 years in prison when you was out here? And I'm thinking, bro, you think if I went to prison for doing crimes that harmed a lot of people, I'm I'm not thinking about paying back the community if I just got out of prison for 7 years with no pussy. Are you stupid? I'm thinking about how I can make up these 7 years, make these next 3 years feel like I just lived 10 years worth of life, and then in like 15 more years, I can start helping people. Like right now, no lie, it's only been 107 days since I've been sober. I'm not thinking about making all the wrongs right now. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, cause I'm coming out with a mixtape pretty soon. It's called. I don't want to say that. I'm gonna just say it. It's called Beautiful Trash. It's coming out pretty soon. But then after that, I'm gonna drop another mixtape, and I don't have a name for that one, but it's gonna be all lyrical. This one's gonna be all mainstream. But I'm not thinking about that, bro. I'm really not. I'm really not. Even though I should. But 9 times out of 10, people are doing pretty well that I understood, that I perceived in my environment. Most people, including myself. But because I work for this um, corporation and I have to do things that I don't agree with, when I get myself together, of course I'm going to give back, bro. I'm not just going to vampirize everything everywhere I go for goodness and abundance. Because that's not right. Because that's not what I believe in. Because because I do have character. Contrary to popular belief, I have character. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I used to be. I wanted that. I liked that. I liked it. But the overall message is take possession of your soul, bro. Because you could sacrifice your past, your present, and your future and be judged and not even know it. You could be in hell right now. But Aaron Moses, I'm still alive. You could be in hell right now. Your soul could be in hell right now. And you don't even know it. You don't even know it. There are people that are walking around right now that are in hell and they're still alive. Their souls are being judged and they're going through judgment right now. They can't be saved. There's people that are walking around right now and nothing ever bad happens to them, and their souls are in heaven. They've already been judged. And you could change all of that by doing things that you don't agree with. And then change all of that by doing things that are good for people. Good for people. Profitable and good for people. Like I said, I'm not talking about the competition. I'm not talking about, oh, I just got the last loaf of bread. Maybe I should put it back because the family that's gluten allergy. You know, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm not talking about you got the job or well, if you found some money, yeah, whatever, that's different. But I'm not talking about if you got the job and 10 other people apply for this job and you're the one who got it, so 9 other people have to suffer. I'm not talking about that's normal, that's natural, that's life. I'm talking about if the people you work for are a direct threat, are a direct danger to society, are toxic, are a parasitic entity. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't agree with that, then make a plan, because that's why people don't understand karma for real. People think that karma is something that it's not. It's not. Karma is not cause and effect. It can work like that, but that's not what karma is. That not at all. Bad things, a lot of things happen to people. Bad things are interesting things for two reasons. Bad things happen to good people because it's something called a catalyst. And you're supposed to learn from that and evolve from that. That's one. Another thing that causes bad things to happen to good people is because they're good to only their family and to people in their environment. But why does Miss Jenkins keep getting all these bad things happen to her? Because Miss Jenkins has been working at Church's Chicken, and Church's Chicken hurts people. So she's good. She gives back to the community. She makes people plates on the weekends and lets all the kids play basketball in her backyard. But she works for Church's. Church's Chicken gives people high cholesterol, heart attacks, and it hurts chickens, bro. Duh. That's why bad things happen to good people. Because how you get money is destructive to the community. That's a part of your karma too. That's a part of your cause and effect too, buddy. Because you live, because you work for people that hurt people. That's why. Is that how you get money? You think something good is gonna happen out of that? But I'm not the manager. You're agreeing to it. You're agreeing that this is okay. You're putting money in their pocket for them to keep hurting people more and more and more. That's why. That's why. Fix it. Peace.